Do you ever feel so bored and filthy rich that you have to go to space for 11 minutes? Do you ever think to yourself, I hope I get so rich that I exhaust everything else there is to do and I just get bored and I'm like, let me go to outer space. Let me get with some other people that I know and we'll pretend that we're astronauts and we'll just fly to outer space. There's so many other things going on, but they don't really affect me. I'm just going to get in a rocket ship and just go to outer space for 11 minutes just to prove to people that I can do it. Just because I can, just because I've earned it. I'm just going to go to outer space. Why not? Just jump in and go for 11 minutes and come back and kiss the ground because I'm an astronaut now. Who does that? You know, I'm not saying that Katy Perry and Gayle King and all of these people who went to not just take up space, but make space, as they said. I'm not saying that they don't contribute to the world. I'm not saying that they don't probably give to charity. They probably do. But what is the point of saying, I do have an extra X amount of dollars. I need to just go to the perimeter of space. Just like the edge, just like 11 minutes out, and then I'll be cool. What goes through someone's brain when they're like, this is what I want to do? They have to know that the accomplishments and achievements of women who have been studying this very field through NASA are currently being erased. Those achievements, those images, those studies, those findings, their very image and vision is being erased. You know what I would do if I was that rich? I think if I thought, I want to contribute, I want to go to outer space, I want to know what's out there. If I wanted to know what was out there, I would want somebody who could understand it to go for me. So all these people that are having their work be erased, and when I say all these people, I mean women who are having all of their achievements be diminished, women who have worked in this field for so long, I would say, I'm going to outer space, I'm going to purchase a ticket, and at the last minute I would say, now let's put the real people in there, the real scholars, the real people who study this, the real astronauts. Let's put them in there and send them up. I feel like, isn't that what you would want to do? I'm so confused by all of it. I'm confused by the necessity of it, the flex. Why would you flex that? And Gayle King, have you been to space? What a weird question in this day and age. Have you been to space? What do you think, Gayle? Do you think that we've possibly been to space? Is it rhetorical? Is it hilarious? Is it a question about not just physically going to outer space, but thinking outside of the realm, outside of where we are, outside of the fact that people can't afford groceries? Is that what you're talking about? Maybe I'm missing something here. I don't know. You seem like a very celebrated person, a friend of Oprah, which in many ways should be proof enough. It seems so strange that somebody would like sort of, have you been to space? Let them eat cake. I help everyone. Drinks for everyone. Drinks for everyone. Champagne for everyone. I mean, come on. How odd that would be fine. That would be something that would be in like that would be the reaction. And I'm not saying that we don't all experience some level of privilege over someone else. I say it all the time. You know, we're not all in the same boat. We're all in the same storm. In this case, we're not all in the same rocket ship. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's giving, come and take a trip in my rocket ship. We'll have a lovely afternoon. Fa fa fa. Fa fa fa. Where does your family ski? Oh, have you been to outer space? All of it is so... They didn't go to outer space. I don't think they went anywhere. I think they were intercepted. It wouldn't surprise me, like when I see Katy Perry, like in the interviews, and she's like, oh my God, we went to outer space, and I sang What a Wonderful World. I felt like a plastic bag for real. It just seems so like the loves of nature. Are she on shrooms? What is she on? Like, what are these people on? And then getting out and kissing the ground. Oh, so glad I'm back from my journey. Oh my goodness. Can you believe it? Oh, the life. Mercury, Uranus, a star, a black hole, club, another club, kiss the ground. Have you ever been to outer space? Have you ever felt like a plastic bag? It's like, oh my God, to be Katy Perry is just, it's so crazy. Not as crazy as being Gayle King. And you know what's sad? I don't even know who them other people were that were in there. There was other people, couldn't tell you, couldn't possibly, not a clue. It's just insignificant. Just insignificant. The only thing significant is the fact that it was all tomfoolery. That's it. Something to talk about, a talking point. I don't know. Maybe it was intended to keep us from looking at something else because that's what everything seems to be. But in this case, wow. Maybe they were sacrificing for the country. Maybe they were doing this as a smokescreen, and maybe they really were putting in the work. Maybe they were like, oh, well, if people see me as a ginch and an idiot, I'll have to do so for the country. Do you know what I did while you were in space for 11 minutes? I had a quantity sufficient bowel movement. I probably then had diarrhea right after, and then another bowel movement. I made space in my bowels. And that's something everyone can achieve in 11 minutes. You know what else I did in 11 minutes? In 11 minutes, I was able to go to the drive-thru, place my order, get my order, eat the one item from the value menu, and still make it home with a full combo untouched. That's what I did in 11 minutes. You know what else I did in 11 minutes? In 11 minutes, I went to the grocery store and I spent $12 for eggs. That's what I did. In 11 minutes, I think I was able to imagine what I would do with all my money and 11 minutes to spend it. That's what I did with my 11 minutes while you were in space. And I wonder what the taking up space group thought when they looked down from outer space. What did they see? Did they see the show? Did they see how they were all able to escape for 11 minutes and maybe see this hope that they're talking about? I actually kind of hoped when they landed that they were going to reveal themselves as like reptilians or something. Like we were finally going to learn the reason for all of this pomp and circumstance was like a revelation. Because, you know, every time I see Katy Perry, she's always glitching and eyes rolling and looking weird and doing things. I just thought this is going to be the moment where on live television, her head's going to like peel open and all of them are going to pop out and they're going to be all, and they're going to like eat up the reporters. And then here we go. Like the final phase has finally happened and we're all running for the hills and it's complete and total utter mayhem. I thought that's what was going to happen and it didn't happen. So I'm slightly let down because I thought at least there would be an explanation to this full ass insanity playing out right in front of all of us. And the outfits, beautiful, wonderful, full cosplay. I mean, come on. These fitted scuba suits for outer space looking like superheroes. I mean, the optics of all of it is so crazy to have these like form-fitting, like, and the posing and the like, I was looking for guns. I thought it was like RuPaul's Drag Race Outer Space Challenge or something, like hair and makeup and get out of here. It just was so fake. I mean, the level of fake and privilege and flex and weird taking up space. I mean, my God. And these were stars, right? These are all stars. You know what a star is? A star is a ball of gas. And that's what they all are.